Hi everyone, this is the Collective Soul Tarot and I'm Kay. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. It's lovely to have you here with me today. We're going to choose a letter, D, T, or W, for the alphabet reading today for the names. And I've done these ones already, so if this isn't one of your letters, you can check out the playlist for alphabet names readings. And if you like what you see or hear today, please consider subscribing and commenting, liking, whichever would be really great. But I also want you to be aware that for this week only, up till Friday, I am doing the collective readings where I'm giving away 10 free love readings that will be publicly posted. Okay, it's not a private one, but it'll be for you, for your initial, whatever initial you identify and associate with most often, with your first, middle, last, or a nickname, and your birth year. Okay, and that whether you're a female or male. If you would like to have a free love reading done by me, you'd have to go to the collective reading of any of the collective readings I've done so far this week and comment there. Give me your initial and your birth year and like the video, and then I will get back with you. There's only 2 spots left, so if you want it, I would encourage you to do that quickly. So otherwise, I'm going to be closing it out on Friday, and then I'll give another 2 days to hear from somebody who wanted it because they comment and liked today's video, collective video, or Fridays or something, you know. So let's get going then. I am going to draw whichever letter, and I'm not looking. It's D today. We're doing D for D names. Yay! It'll go in this box when I'm done. We only have the 2 alphabets left to do this month. Okay, so we're doing D names, and we're doing a Celtic spread, Celtic cross spread. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, will you please guide and assist me today with correctly interpreting the energies in the cards and to help me see clearly? Thank you so much. We will divide the card, cut the cards, and then we'll get started. Archangel Michael, my Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for D names today? Is it Thursday, October 26th? If it's not, please forgive me. It's 2023. I do know that much. So let's get going. I've already pre-shuffled these things till I wore them out. There we go. So current situation, overall energies. What do we have, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit? 2 of Swords. Someone's sitting on the fence, being indecisive. D names. What's that? There. Crossing it is having too many things, being too busy, too many balls in the air, too many options to choose from, being confused about that, like which one, you know, should I choose her or her or him? Distant past energy, Ace of Cups, you fell in love. It was at least offered to you. And recent past, Ace of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. You're given another opportunity for a new beginning in the recent past. Yeah. That may uproot you, actually relocate you. So what are you thinking about? Wheel of Fortune. Is this about paying off karma? Having paid off your karma through your past experiences with whoever? And that now you're thinking about how your karmic wheel is going to spin forward so that you can be on your destined path towards whoever. Bridging energies is the King of Cups. Is that you or the one you're thinking about? King of Cups is very emotionally mature, caring and intuitive, compassionate, kind, friendly. People really love this type of person. Just warm and welcoming, right? In touch with their feelings, obviously, but doesn't necessarily express them verbally, but will demonstrate it to you. What are you fearing? Rejection, or fearing that you've rejected somebody and they're going to remember that and throw it in your face. Okay, it's either one. Ace of Wands, look at this. Oh my gosh, 3 aces already with the Wheel of Fortune at the top. Holy smolies. Okay, Ace of Wands, somebody is wanting a brand new passionate beginning, and the divine is inspiring them to do so. What are your hopes? 3 of Cups. Now that could be putting someone in a third party, but I don't think so. I think what you want is to reunite and celebrate that reunion with that person that you have on your mind. What's the outcome energy? King of Pentacles. Wow, 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 okay. This guy, he is grounded. He's a nurturer. He really knows his worldly stuff. He's navigated the 3D world, especially the financial world, very well and successfully. He's successful. He may be up in promotion status in his company, or an entrepreneur. Just somebody who's doing very, very well and is a relaxed kind of guy holding this pentacle, thinking, who should I spend this pentacle on today? Oh, so yeah, he's matured. He's a king after all, and grounded. He's mature and grounded. He knows what he wants when it comes to worldly matters. If you're also the King of Cups, which I'd have to say is you, then you've got your heart and your mind, aligned. That makes sense. Oh, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be, okay, well, that was meant to be. We have the 5 of Pentacles and the World. So yeah, this person's could be a distance away from you that you want to reconnect with, that you have been missing and feeling like left out of their life. It makes you feel somehow lacking, like impoverished, because there's only the 5 pentacles there. You might be thinking it's going to cost you a lot of your pentacles in order for you to end this chapter here and move. If it's a good distance away from where you are, it's going to cost pentacles, right? So that might be a concern on your mind as well with that. What's this person's energy? 3 of Pentacles. Brand new passionate beginning to forge a new foundation in partnership with someone else, whether that's love or work. And the Star. They've been healing. D-names, they've been healing. They want to mend a connection. It could be that they're healing and they're getting their own energies balanced, or that they are doing that as well, but also want to mend a connection between you and them, to have a passionate new beginning with you. Especially if you're in this energy and that energy. This is a great, kind of like a nice, it's like the icing on the cake kind of energy, passion. So we got the High Priestess here, someone who's highly connected spiritually, but not saying a dang word, has secrets, okay? Intuitive like you would not believe, intuitive. 4 of Pentacles, someone that you're very attached to and have not been able to let go, although you've been juggling, wanting to be with them, with somebody else. And you've got the King of Wands energy going on here. That, wow. And the Tower and the King of Swords. All these kings. Okay, let me have a look at this. I'm going to make sure that this King of Wands isn't somebody else. I think it's just saying that you're juggling. Okay, yeah. So what I see here is that you have, obviously you're very financially focused as well. You got your finances on your mind. Fair enough. You might be too focused on that. Might be. But you are intuitively knowing that you have to be with the one that you are that you have on your mind, that you need to juggle between. You've been juggling between taking action and just, not taking action. Okay? Taking action, not taking action. But it also says that you're in control of your emotions. That's the King of Cups. You have emotional balance. You're, mind over heart, heart over mind. That's balanced, right? But you see this person and you are intuitive. You feel like you're spiritually connected. Through that attachment, you feel that energetic spiritual connection with this person, with the High Priestess. Yeah, it's like this is you and her connected through God, like through the soul, through the heart, through the spirit, right? That's the infinity symbol, right? The infinity symbol of eternal connection. Yeah, that's how you feel. You're feeling, that's more like it. You're feeling more internally connected to this one that you just have not been able to get off your mind. And she's always been in your heart, even though you may not have fully understood it there for a while. But you do now, and you see it's a spiritual connection. But you want to take action on moving towards her. But you have to get your horse. You have to get on a horse to take action. Right now you're prepared to, you're ready to, you want to, you're a king, you're matured, you're ready, you've grown. I mean, look at all these kings. You're grown. Let's see if there's any horse cards that come out. So let's talk about this Two of Swords and the Seven of Cups. What's been keeping you blocked and not moving? Oh, okay, marriage. That makes sense. D names. Okay, Hermit. You're manifesting. Leaving this one, this commitment, this Ten of Cups, marriage, long-term commitment, and emotional fulfillment connection, happily ever after, which obviously is not happily ever after right now, and may not have been in a while, because somebody may have been celebrating too much. Too much drink, maybe addictions that's been troubling to the marriage. It could also be overindulgent. It's in reverse. If it's upright, it's like celebrations, not an addiction or overindulgence. It's in reverse. It's overindulgence that has caused you a lot of turmoil, a lot of grief, a lot of heartache, because we got the heart broken. Three of Swords here. That it puts you in the dark night of the soul, where you're soul searching and trying to find out what the hell has been going on. Like, why is this happening to me? We were such a different couple than we are now together. Our lives together are so different now. So you're choosing to walk away from that investment. But it's kind of like, I walk away from this. Yes, it's breaking my heart. But where do I go and how do I go? Where do I go? How do I go? I don't see the way. I'm unclear. Well, let's go to the past and see what's happened there. That's the Ace of Cups, the distant past. Distant past. Knight of Wands. Does that talk about player times? The Emperor. Husband. And Five of Cups with the Fool. You foolishly, impulsively went towards somebody, offering a cup of love to them, right? Let's put this here like this. However, D names, you know this, you were a husband to somebody, not the one that you are feeling intimately connected, spiritually connected to right here. You fell in love back then to this one, okay? That is the divine bringing that opportunity of great love, a new path, a new beginning in love was brought to you. But because of your prior commitment of being a husband married to somebody else, You had to, you had to drop her like a hot potato. You were in the page of our Knight of Wands. This is not the horse we're talking about that you need to get on over here. It would be if it's in the upright, but this is you're in player days, so it's in reverse. Your player days, you're playing as an emperor, like a husband and her father. It broke hearts. Your wife might have found out about it, but if not, you had left, you abandoned her. Having done so, you actually abandon yourself, because God gave you this opportunity, and God doesn't mess around. Come on. God just does not mess around, right? So you abandon her, which, because God, was in this, it ended up making you feel regretful and remorseful and missing her dearly. She'd be feeling the same way too, because of the disconnect. But you took a risk, foolishly jumped on your horse to offer a small cup of love, of your love to her, although she was in it, and you end up feeling that way too after she was no longer in your life. Okay, so yeah, the Emperor here is not that high energy there. You were in your, I'm married energy right there. I'm taken. I'm committed. All right. Yep. But after she was no longer in your life, you started feeling that heart, that cup there in your heart, pounding away, as though it was going to explode out your chest. Ace of Pentacles in the recent past. That's Eight of Wands. Six of Cups. Hangman. And Nine of Swords. Okay, so you are, you have been lamenting and feeling highly stressed for a long time, because your life with whoever it is you want to leave behind here is nothing short of very challenging. Okay, it's nothing short of challenging. You are actually paying your karma back through your relationship with this one here. You must pay your karma back that you created with this one, having done what you did when you were married, and other things that you might have done before your connection with this one. You had karma. You built up some karma, and you had to pay it back, and that you attracted somebody in your life who would very happily help you do that. She's not consciously doing it, of course, but just her behaviors her indulgent behaviors was a match to yours at the time. You overindulged back here, right? Because you had one woman and you wanted to have another one. That's overindulgence. By law, you can only have one. Yep. So you have been stressed because you've been busy paying off karma, and as a result, you have been feeling like you've been sacrificing your life. You've had to let go and release, and you've had to heal. You are receiving an awakening from all of this drama, and giving you time because you're stuck. You're not moving. This is recent past. You're not moving. You have time to think about who is really in your heart, and that's that person from the past, right here. That the divine says, yes. This is a yes, by the way. Yes, you are thinking, you've been awakened to who's really in your heart. Okay, and so yes, that's the person from the past, and we will resource and support you following your heart to the one that your heart truly is calling out for. We will resource that. We will support you in every way, shape, and form, with the right people and the right time, with the right thing, with money, including documents you need and all this sort of stuff, work and whatever. The divine will support you fully, 150,000%, so that you can take action and start communicating if you're ready. Once you're ready, take action. Talk to her. If you put this behind you and ended this, and you're ready to communicate, even if this isn't fully ended yet, but it's on its way, like if it's a marriage and you're getting divorced, you're in the process of divorcing, then yes, we will support you in every way, shape, or form. Your wheel will start turning in your favor on your destined path back to whoever. Now, when you follow your heart and you make those very important and brave, challenging, and needing the courage to make a break from your past, leaving what's no longer good for you, no longer serves you. You make those important decisions and start taking that action to do that, D-names, the divine is going to roll out the red carpet for you, and it's going to be velvet. Okay? It's going to be chiffon. It's going to be high quality. Where the divine is situated, the divine knows everything, sees everything, and knows exactly what people need to be connecting with other people that need to be connecting with you at just the right time, with just the right amount of resources, and so forth and so on. I mean, you can't go wrong. So your destined path is to move forward. You know that. You're thinking about that right here. And it could take you across the world, maybe not, but you do know it'll take you to a new chapter, a totally different life than you've ever had before. Your heart could be still broken, but it's mending, It's going to mend real fast when you finally make that initial contact with because the divine is saying yes, right? You paid off your karma. Justice is going to prevail. So the scales are going to be balanced. This is what you want. You want the scales balanced. But you know that you're going to have some questions to answer. But you're going to be telling her, like charging in, seizing the opportunity to be divinely inspired, to be upright and truthful, honest and clear with your person here. Okay, your high priestess, I'm going to call her. Your high priestess. Your Queen of Swords. Yeah, justice will prevail because she's going to see to it that you're going to have to come correct to her. See how she's going like this? Come, I'll hear you out. I'm fair that way. I'll hear you out. You need to tell me why you're showing up now and not before, and what's going on. What are your intentions? Are they pure? Are they something that will balance the scales? Are they something that I'll be happy with? And then, you are looking across the horizon, turning your back on the past and looking to your future, waiting for that ship to come in that you can jump on. You're thinking about this, and you know that she's going to have some questions for you, but you're also thinking how you're ready for that. You're ready to do that. And why? Because you're in your heart centered, not in your mind only, up in your mind, trying to be all grounded on the planet and logical and practical, like how's this going to work, whatever. Love's important too. That's the other 50% of who you are, right? Yes, practical and logical. Nice balance with the heart is what you want. And that's these two right here. All right, so King of Cups. We have the Knight of Pentacles. There's your horse I was talking about, King of Wands. That's your horse right there. This one, yes, true. But this one's really more all about being seizing the moment to be truthful when that moment happens. There's King of Swords. So now, all four kings, you have stepped into the take charge, take control. I'm going to build us an empire because I've got God in my heart right now. I'm feeling God, all that love that God is. God is love. It's love and God are the same. It's the same thing. We just say God instead of love. Just in case you didn't know that. There's death and Two of Cups. And then there's the courage card too. But yeah, anyways, you're going to inch towards her so that as not to scare the bejeebies out of her, that you just suddenly show up and okay, let's do this, that, and everything else. Let's get married. Let's live together. No. You're going to come in with your Knight of Swords, seizing the moment so that you can show up mature and making sure that she knows your intentions are pure, that she will not misunderstand you or misconstrue anything that you say or do or don't say. Okay? You're going to be very clear about that, quite transparent. It lacks emotion, but she can't. With your heart, you've got it there anyways, right? Well, you're all 4 kings. You're the emperor. You have it all together. You're ending not being truthful anymore. You're ending anything that was not upright. How you met up with her in your player-like energy, right? Being deceptive in your player-like energy. You put an end to that because you've transformed. Oh my God, you're all 4 kings plus the emperor energy. Because you know why. You know who you love. You know who's your true love. You know that. That's the transformation has revealed that to you. From this time spent in becoming awakened to knowing that this had always been there at that time when you met her. And it's been knocking like crazy on your door. Like, hear me, let me in and hear me, right? Your heart. So let's talk about her energy now. Her energy now. Yay, D names, her energy. Oh, she's trying to get a sense of direction. And she's got a pentacle to be offered to somebody. And she's divinely lit up from the inside out, with all her lessons learned and wanting to just be in calmer waters, healed, ready to make a collaboration with somebody, having a brand new, divinely inspired, passionate new beginning. The aces are always divinely inspired to me. It's just not about having a passion. It has to be divinely inspired passion, because passion can get you into trouble. This is passion, all right? Passion about the self being self-oriented, selfish, and just wanting to have fun but not making a commitment, right? This is a divinely inspired, passionate pursuit, new beginning, to collaborate with somebody that is in the stars, destined. It's a wish fulfillment. She's looking out there from the top of a castle, I might say. She's got a really great perspective now, and she's chosen that this is the passionate pursuit I want. The other one, not so much. I have the world in my hands. Look at it. It's right there. And I'm riding my horse too, very happily, fruitfully, and fertility and pregnancy. You know, all the good stuff. Happy, incredible happiness, incredible enlightenment. She's got God firmly in her pocket. He's always there behind her, shining the way for her to move forward in her life. And she knows that. She trusts that. So that's where she's at, D names. That's looks really, really great. She just wants to be in calmer water. She's learned her lessons. She may still have some lessons, but they're not going to be like life-altering lessons like they were before. You probably gave her that life-altering type of lessons about herself, that she needed to be more focused on her own growth, her own personal growth, her own life, loving herself more, learning how to love herself, learning how to care for herself and make a life for herself first. You probably gave her that opportunity, and I say hallelujah. She probably thinks that too, especially if she's a high priestess, but it would have been very painful. Nothing I would ever want anyone to go through, okay? And you've gone through your very painful experiences too, that's helped you grow. If you hadn't paid your karma back, you'd still be at the lower vibe frequency of not really living your life the way we are meant to live our lives, happily, in joy and love and abundance and prosperity, and just having great experiences. That's what we're meant to be doing. We can't do that unless we have God, that other 50% of who we are, firmly in our back pocket. So let's talk about you as a King of Pentacles, okay? King of Pentacles. Ooh, 10 of Wands. Heavy, heavy burdens. With that Queen of Pentacles of yours. Holy cow. Ha! Wounded warrior after that. Because all you want to do is be married to or with your Queen of Cups, who you see as your very, very, yeah, and this Tower moment and so forth. And there's the Ace of Swords as well. We don't need all that. Okay, so, heavy burden. As you grew into the King of Pentacles, you changed, you evolved, okay? You leveled up in your frequency. The frequency meaning that you're more lighthearted, you're more in tune with who you are as opposed to what you are. Like you're not this guy living on earth without a soul, okay? Or that one that doesn't matter as much as your earthly life matters. It's you come to realize that there's more to life than having somebody who's going to make your life miserable. The reverse Queen of Pentacles, greedy too. So after having the heavy burden of trying to resource or finance her life, because she's greedy after all, right? She wants the great makeup, the great hair all the time, the nice, beautiful, nice clothes, the really nice car, and the home that, you know, is like a show home. She wants all that. She wants that kind of status, that kind of control in her community. She maybe doesn't want to work, you know, that kind of thing. And if she has kids, she might want to be having nannies to take care of them instead of her. So that left you as a wounded warrior, but you had this last one and said, after dealing with her and putting her, you know, turning my back on that, I'm still wounded. But I've got that baton there, and I know I have one last fight within me, and that's to be with my Queen of Cups, who I see as not only a high priestess, but a hierophant, and that this is someone I want to leave Dodge for. I want to get the heck out of Dodge in my chariot and be with this one here, this high priestess, hierophant, even possibly want to marry her, okay? This is somebody you probably want to marry, okay? I hope that was helpful. Let's do Angel's answers for you, and then we'll be done. What do you think? Okay, I hope this was helpful. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, all the angels around me now, please give us some answers for our, you know, our Emperor guys, all four kings out here on the table in the spread. Isn't that amazing? You have a destined path that is now balanced, justified, balance. You're going to have to answer some questions for your Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. Is that the Queen of Cups? Yeah, right there. She's got a great big cup of love, by the way, for you. Remain positive, okay? Remain positive. Yes, you're wounded by this one here, the reverse Queen of Pentacles. You're wounded. That's meaning that you still got a lot of pessimism in you. You got to heal that. It's always up to you. It's up to you. Are you going to stay wounded from your past here and not have much faith in what you could have if you were with the right person? Okay? Or are you going to make your mind up and no? The question is no. It means no. You're not going to be able to stay in this energy and be with this kind of gal, right? High vibe gal. You can't. That's what this angels are saying. We were just talking about it in these cards here, and it's saying no. You can't. You can't do it. In order for you to be able to be with this high vibe one, even though you're all four kings and taking charge and whatever, you've got to let go of your pain. So I hope that was helpful. D-Names, we will check in with you next month. Thank you. Bye.